your name and a piece you're going to play, but I will still give a short introduction to the class. Still waiting for YouTube to respond. I think we are. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Oak Cliff Forum Seminar. That's a very nice starting sound. And then today is January 2nd. Happy New Year, everyone. Well, we have only one performer. He seems ready and excited to share his music with all of us. Please announce your name and the piece you're going to play.
My name is Milo, and I will be playing Waltz in B minor by Frédéric Chopin.
So Mr. Milo, great job! You made it. I know you probably didn't like expect to memorize the piece today, and then I asked you to kind of try.
No, I had it. It's just the
Oh,
dynamic.
you expected it?
Huh?
You expected me to ask you to
Yeah,
memorize it?
I had it. I had it a while, but then I hadn't worked on the dynamics at all.
That's
So
great. Well, thank you for proving that you have been probably practicing during the break. Yeah, I did. Because I have pro seminar right after the break. Okay. Well, thank you for trying to get better every single time. Based on why, well, I know it's a different piece. I think this is the first time you perform this piece in my firm seminar, right?
hmm yeah.
But based on what I hear from you playing before, you're getting more and more musical. Congratulations! I really like a lot of shaking they are doing for right hand. We have that student join right now. I'm not so sure what's going on, but it's okay. I take a like let her in and see what's going on. Hey, Katie. Hello, Miss Katie.
Hi, is this the one for Kaisen?
No.
Yeah, no, because we have deleted all our meeting ID for Zoom. What's the Zoom ID for Kaisen? So sorry.
Oh, no worries. Okay, let me just put it in a chat. If
Yeah.
you want. Yeah. Well, here's the Kaizen link. You can just click on it, and it should be able to direct you to there.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay, I'm
Bye.
just gonna leave. Okay. Sorry.
No worries. See ya.
Okay.
Okay, good. Well, that's good that you want to practice. Um, well, let's come back. I really like the shape, a lot of shaping that you do for your right hand.
hmm
Have you thought about the same thing? Like, I feel like you probably I don't know put up care and effort on practicing it. Is that true, or you just like no, I
Yeah.
do it by closing my eyes. Oh, yeah, you did.
Well, no, not by closing eyes. Like,
By putting a lot of effort. Okay, I can tell. Did you put the same effort for your left hand?
huh? Oh, like, yeah. No, I
Like to
didn't really
shape
work
your
on
left
left.
hand?
No, I didn't really work on that. I think is it like too strong? I think
Oh, so you like you're being critical for yourself, and then yeah, I think left hand sometimes is too strong, but it's not really like overpowering right hand.
hmm
Like your balance is actually fine, and the balance is not so fine between the chords and the bass note in your left hand. So this piece is waltz, right?
hmm
And can you? I think I probably asked you this question before, but can you explain what is waltz?
It's like a dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty happy dance. Like, I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, usually happen in the in the old time. They just when people are having fun, it's like a you know like
Yeah.
a party in the culture, and then it's like a more noble, and then usually the vibe is not serious. Usually, it's you cannot take it seriously. Anyway, so and then you have three beats in one. Usually in 3/4. So you have like three beats in one measure. But the sense of pulse, how to say that? Like, we emphasize the first beat,
hmm
but usually we don't emphasize the second and third beat.
Oh, because it's like that would be like
Yeah,
strong.
imagine like each beat is kind of like a step when they are dancing. And so if you dance like 1, 2, 3, 1, it doesn't look so elegant. Right? It should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can imagine like, well,
Yeah.
there's a girl and I'm wearing like a very nice dress and do this. Or the man is being like a gentleman, like 1, 2, 3, 1. They don't do 1, 2, 3 together. That's too modern. Like you will probably see that in the club, but nah. Right. So the the character or the role that controlling that sense of pose is your left hand. Right hand's job is being nice, beautiful, well, like in the good shape that you just did. But left hand actually has another important job is to actually set up. Hey, this is waltz. This is not something like you will see some people dancing in the club. Can you try just left hand only? From just from beginning. Okay, stop here. I think whenever you do the B minor chord, it sounds better. It sounds better. But whenever you do other things, it's probably yeah, it just can be softer. Another thing is like this one is hard because in one beat, the beat's supposed to be louder, has only one note.
Yeah.
The beat's supposed to be softer, has three notes at the same time. So imagine there are four people there. There's only one people singing this note, and then the other three
Okay,
like
yeah, I see.
singing those. So you need to like it's kind of like yeah, here we go. Beautiful. That's much better. And you gotta do that for the entire piece.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta do it for entire piece. You might have a question that then how do we make different color for different chords? I do agree that there are some chords should be louder, that have more tension in it, right? This is B minor triad, that's okay, normal. Is this piece in B minor? But whenever you have like a dominant seventh, for example, this one, or like the second bar already is in the dominant seventh, well, in the different in the second inversion. If you just look at the bass now, but still it's a dominant seventh. Usually the seventh chords means more dramatic, means more you give more attention there. It will be very natural to be louder. So you can see there's a balance between the beats. There's also a dynamics balance between different chords. So if we make these two chords a little bit more, then your bass note you do even more. And on top of that, your right hand need to be louder than all these.
Okay.
Another thing I usually like to tell my students to do is don't see the piano and just really play piano, because that doesn't really work. Because if you see piano, you want to play soft here, then you have no space for the rest of the layers. I feel like that's also kind of misleading. Like, okay, you see piano and you want to play piano, but you can start with whatever the dynamics that sounds in the right order, in the right layer, in the balance wise to you. And then whenever you see crescendo or it needs to be like forte, you just need to be louder. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Don't restrict yourself to be like very, very soft in the beginning, especially the first note. Okay, that's first thing I want to say. Another thing is this piece is in which period of like style, music style?
Romantic?
Mm-hmm. Can you maybe tell us like what's the feature in the romantic style? Like what makes it romantic, I guess? Like why is
It's like
this
elegant
romantic?
and graceful and yeah,
Hmm?
legato ish.
Wait, what do you say? Sorry,
What if
I
like
didn't catch
the
that.
melody is just like it goes like in legato and then it kind of flowy,
Kind of floaty?
flowy. It flows.
Flowy. Okay. Okay, I like that word, the flow. You gotta go with the flow though.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of parts I mean, this is more like a different mm, topic that we usually explore later. But I do want you to experiment. So the feature of one of the feature in the romantic period of time, like when like especially Chopin, I know it's in 3/4, and then I know usually we ask you to be very like consistent with your pulse, but it's okay sometimes to maybe push the tempo forward or pull the tempo back.
Oh yeah, like with rubato.
Yeah, have you tried that? I think
Yeah,
you probably
sometimes.
try it somewhere, but it's just hard to listen, hard to hear it.
Yeah, that's like the last thing I focus on though, and like, and when I'm finishing like the piece, polishing it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's like.
usually we do that last because we want to make sure we have a very firm foundation. Okay, if you have to do a little more rubato in the beginning, how
Oh
would you
yeah.
do?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
what's
I
your
think I.
strategy of doing rubato? I guess that's my question.
Wait, what's the strategy?
Yeah, what's your strategy of doing? Like, when do you know you're gonna do a little bit faster here, and when do you know?
Um,
Like, how do you know it?
I'm not sure actually. I don't know.
You just like use my intuition.
Well, for this one, actually, Miss Yulia gave me um a video, like a recording of
Mm.
like a person playing it. Yeah. So
Who's the person?
it was I forgot his name. It's like Arthur Rubinstein or something.
Uh, Rubinstein.
Rubinstein.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah, he's master. He's like God. Okay. He's really, really good. Okay. Okay, I think that's one strategy like I usually like that my to well for myself and for my students is to me everything starts from mimicking. Just like languages. You mimic how your parents say the
Mhm.
words. And then same thing when you do something new, you start mimicking. I don't well, eventually we don't want you just like mimic every single thing
Mhm.
the other people do. But to be able to, control that or to know what to do is actually mimic first. But after you imitate someone's rubato, like okay, you can literally say, okay, so he I don't know, I didn't hear the recording, but he probably do a little bit tiny bit faster here, and then you slow down here. Maybe I just make things up. Maybe that's how he does it. And then you start with okay, copy and paste. After a while, you should start thinking about why he do that, right? Why the people actually like speed up here? What's the evidence or what's the theoretical evidence that supports that decision? To me, you like it's not about like oh is that right or wrong. It's just you need a reason. Everything has a reason. You can think about okay because if you just look at the shape of the music,
Yeah.
is from pretty high and then go to something lower.
Lower. Okay.
And then if you think about maybe it's like a water, and then when the water goes, or anything go from a higher part to a lower part,
It goes faster.
it
Right?
go faster. Like if
Yeah.
you get like around later, right? Get faster. So and then this is like the ground. So you finally arrive here, and then you kind of take a little bit of time here, and then you get another one. Oh, this time it's not that low, so you probably you don't speed up that much.
Yeah.
I'm just making assumptions. I don't know what the actual recording does, but this part I will do in that way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
after a while, if you keep doing this kind of practice, after a while you will have your own strategy of doing rebuttal, and you will be able to explain to someone, "Hey, there's a reason why I speed up here. There's a reason why." Because there's so many different. There's to me, there's no right answer. Because some people say, "Hey, when you go to when you're climbing, when the shape is going up." Some people say, "Hey, because it's the peak of the shape, and so you should speed up to the peak." It's kind of like a water, like waves, and then you just go up. And some people is like, "No, but if you think about it, it's like you're climbing a mountain. When before you finally arrive at that climax, actually you're getting exhausted, and then you like
Okay. Yeah.
finally arrive. So you actually slow down. Both are right, but just depends on how you explain and which one makes more sense to you. Based on like this is one thing like I always feel excited to figuring out when I experimenting like different possibilities. Yeah, you should do that for this piece as well. Yeah, there's
Okay.
something like to me is fun when you play the romantic pieces because in classical you can do some rubatos, but not that much. You will people will be like offended, be like, why you like slow down here? It should be very like clean. But for this type of music, it's more even though it's waltz and even though it has a very clear 1 2 3 1 2 3, but in if you're looking at a phrase, there's a lot of freedom there you can do. I don't want to tell you they need to do it in this way, but I think that's a good strategy that Miss Yuda asked you to do. To watch the recording, and then if you're a lot of like great pianists that actually analyze. So you should have like print out the music and then actually just have that music is only like analyzing how each rubatos go.
Okay.
You're like, that sounds a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but eventually you will have your own idea, and you can actually like Chopin is so hard to play. I always feel like it's so hard to play because it's the notes is always fine. It's just the way you phrase it. It has so many different combination, and different combination gives different feeling, or builds up different layers in the music. I'll stop lecturing you. You're like, what are you talking about? Okay. The two things. One thing is your left hand balance, and then one thing is to make your right hand even more beautiful. Is analyzing the rubatos in the recording. Questions?
No. Okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure.
all good. Yeah. Looking forward to your second performance seminar. You should perform this piece again. And with like hopefully I will be the one teaching you and then like hearing you and to see the beautiful outcome. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you for sharing your music and working with me today. And I will see you later.